What's up, ladies and gentlemen? You're back with your boy Muzzy McGee. We're back for another live stream session, guys. I gotta hustle today. I've got a bunch of shit I gotta get going. I gotta get doing. I gotta get done. So I have to leave here. I have to be out of here, and I have to be wherever I need to be. Basically, I've got a 30-minute, 35, 40-minute window if I get this done in an hour and a half, like I'm supposed to. So shout out to you guys who are here every single day. Shout out to you guys who are here just every once in a while. Shout out to you guys who can only watch the replay section of the channel. Thank you so much for liking, commenting, and supporting the channel. I hope that you will continue to do that every single day. It helps me build this channel brick by brick. I'm also very appreciative of the constructive criticism I get, especially the people who take the time to send me messages on Instagram or on Facebook to let me know, hey, I really like this, but if you do this or do this a little bit better, it really helps me grow the channel as quickly as I possibly can. So I wanted to shout you guys out and say thank you to all of you, especially Weakfoot, who helps me all the time with all these little things that I don't really like to do, like thumbnails and stuff like that. So it's very helpful. So I want to say shout out to you guys. I want to say that I'm thankful that you guys are here, and we're going to get started here. I'm just going to open up another instance of this so I can make sure that I can see the messages that people are sending me on YouTube Live. Shout out to you guys for being here. Again, guys, I go by the name Muzzy McGee. This is my channel. This is what I'm trying to build. And for those of you who are confused about that, in a second, I'm going to go over my spiel. I just got to make sure I have this open correctly. All right, guys, I go by the name Muzzy McGee, and this channel is about 4 things, okay? The first 2 things involve the live stream, and the live stream will be broken down into 2 individual parts. It'll be about the practice session and the improvisational section. So the practice session is where I practice, you practice, and we practice together so we can get better as a collective and go from the intermediate to the advanced, from the advanced to the expert, and from the expert onto the virtuoso levels of guitar playing. Now, we do that by following a basic structure that there are some exercises that can be interchangeable, but we go from warm-ups, scales, chords, different chord progressions, different chords and voicings, different picking patterns, different strumming patterns, different licks of the week, as well as different cover songs that we help to use to build that foundation so that we can become the best. Second thing, which is the best improvisational guitar players we can. On the live stream, I will be improving for about 10 minutes every single day with an hour on Saturdays, where I will get to do those improvisational things, and you get to sit there and sit on your throne of judgment. Let me know if I'm doing good, bad, terribly, what I can do to get better. You're always welcome to recommend and suggest different influencers and different exercises that will help us get to that next level, because the idea behind this whole thing is for us to get better as a collective. It's my sincere hope that you will not only feel comfortable but confident enough to use the playlist, the backing tracks I have in the playlist section of my channel, which I did not write myself, obviously. But they have open licensing, and so it means you can play against those backing tracks, record yourself playing against those backing tracks, upload those videos to YouTube, and share them with me. It's my hope and that with your permission, and only with your permission, that you'll let me discuss them on the channel so we can talk about, not show the videos, but discuss them on the channel so we can talk about what you did to get better, what you did playing against those backing tracks, what I've done playing against those exact same backing tracks, and what we can do as a collective to get better. But all of those things are in service to the third thing, which is what the whole channel is about. Now, the whole channel is about me creating the best music I can in Logic Pro X. I will be singing. I will be songwriting. I will be writing different guitar parts, different solos, different sound design projects. I will be creating movie scores, and all those things in service. 100% of the stuff I'll be putting out obviously will be stuff in an effort for me to get better myself. 90% of the stuff will be projects that I'm working on for me personally. The other 10% will be split into 2 parts. Music I'm creating with other individual musicians, artists, whatever. And the other 5% will be me working with film directors who are always looking for new music to put in films. It also gives me the opportunity to use a little bit more of my creative dexterity, as writing music for movies is not the same creative mixing or mastering process, for that matter. Lastly, when people don't really watch the channel still serves for me as a where I am, where I've been, and where I'm trying to go sort of situation. So when people comment in real time, I get to see the real-time changes that I can make. And sometimes when I go back and watch some of these videos, which I don't do often, but I do probably once every couple months, I'll go back and watch the videos, see where I am, see what I can improve on, and see what other people have to say about it. And sometimes it confirms the suspicion that I had in my head, and sometimes it is something completely different, and it's something I never thought about, but it's helpful to the channel. I ask people to like, comment, subscribe to the channel, not only, and to share, not only so I can have the best channel ever and the biggest channel ever, but I do it so that I can get involved with the YouTube partnership program and the Amazon affiliate program. But I can't do that until I have enough subscribers. I think I need somewhere between 500 and 1,000 subscribers to do so. So I ask people to sign up and like it and comment and share this with your friends so we can get to 500 or to 1,000 as quickly as humanly possible. So I can do less of the second thing, which is to ask people to donate to the channel. You can donate in 2 ways. Through my Ko-fi account, that's ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee. I will make that available in the chat. It's already available in the description. You can donate as little as €1 to the channel, and every euro helps. Secondly, you can donate from an indirect perspective, an indirect way, which is through my cryptocurrency referral links. Now, Again, this channel has nothing to do with cryptocurrency. I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice, and I'm not telling you what you should and shouldn't do with your money. Everybody watching this channel should be age eligible and regionally eligible to sign up for cryptocurrency. If you've thought about it and you've decided for yourself that this may be a good opportunity for you, then you should get involved in the cryptocurrency space using the cryptocurrency referral links I have available in the description of my channel, which will offer you perks and benefits that would never be offered to you otherwise. But whatever they offer you, whether it be $20 or $30 or $40, whatever it is, cash back or $100 off of trading fees, I can't tell you what those are because they change often. Whatever they offer you, they will in turn offer me as I'm the referring client, because I'm using 15 to 20% of my total gains to reinvest back in the platform. That is how it helps out with the channel. Lastly, the easiest way to help me out is to help me obviously by liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing my videos with your friends who are interested in watching somebody get better or want to get better with me as guitar players and musicians. The easiest way also as well, obviously helping me grow my YouTube channel is the main goal, but helping me grow my other platforms like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, and now Discord will inevitably help me grow my YouTube channel. Help me grow my YouTube channel will inevitably help me grow those other channels, because one hand washes the other. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get started here today, and I'm going to go ahead and apologize ahead of time that I'm not going to be able to answer a lot of your questions today. I'm just not. The reason is because every once in a while I'll have one of those days where I'll have like a, an appointment somewhere, or I'll have like an interview or something I've got to do, or something work related I have to do. It's nothing personal. I just cannot be here to answer all those questions. So let me go ahead and type this into the chat. Here's the post to the lick of the week so that you guys can have that too. So that's already done. I'm going to copy that and post that here. Again, guys, you're going to have to excuse me for the speed at which I have to get this done today, because I'm going to have to really roll through these exercises. That doesn't mean I'm going to do it in a sloppily sort of way where I'm just haphazardly running through these exercises. It's just to let you guys know that I do have other things to attend to. So let me finish up this last message, which is... Hey guys, happy Thursday, y'all. That's to everybody. Everybody. I'm going to open up the online metronome. We're going to get started here. I'm going to go ahead and pin this. See, I didn't say post. I said pin this time because your boy didn't forget, even though I have a little bit lackadaisical memory. You know what I'm saying? Let me get right to this. Online metronome. And as I said before, I'm going to run through again, I guess probably maybe through the weekend. I'm going to continue to run through this exercise until I feel comfortable enough with the new, it's not new, but the new one that I'm looking at of the tablature, the tabs for the OD Polyphia riff. I got some new ones. It's asking it to be played in a little bit different of a way than I'm normally used to playing it. It's not really the issue. It's just, it is confusing. And I would like to try to get it done, at least that whole section at 100 beats per minute before I start playing it on the live stream, because we've already started working on it. So I've got to make some adjustments myself. Guys, we're going to start working on these scales. Shout out to you. Happy Thursday, y'all. Let's get right to it. Yeah, the alternate spider picking exercise from the 1st to the 16th fret at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. those couple chords where I was using my index and my ring finger, or my middle finger, my ring finger, my middle finger, and my index and my pinky finger were stupid mistakes. They weren't stupid mistakes. They're stupid mistakes. They're just mistakes based on the fact that I was not concentrating. I was thinking about the 150 million things I got to get done today, which is always really hard. That's what's one of the hard things about being a musician, is that like sometimes you let those thoughts of other things that you have to do creep in when you're working on stuff, and it takes you off your focus. That's why it's always important to learn how to play and concentrate. So let's get right to 190 beats per minute. We're going to work on the John Petrucci Bite of the Mosquito style exercise. We're going to be concentrating. Our eyes are closed, and we're going to keep crushing these exercises. Let's go. Shout out to you guys. Check out the instrumentals I've been posting, guys. I would really love to hear some of your feedback if you guys like any of them at all. I put them together in about an hour recently, about an hour and 15, hour and 20 minutes. So let me know what you guys think. It'd be really awesome to get some feedback on that. Again, new picking grip, so it's going to be a little bit more difficult for me to work on some of these things, but I'm going to keep pushing forward, okay? Let's get right to it. I say keep pushing forward. I said I'm going to make a really, really, really strong effort to make sure that I get this picking grip down, even if I sound like shit on the live stream. Until I get it right, it's a really important part of, apparently, getting better at speed picking and doing better just overall, you know. So, I'm keep working. Alternate spider picking from the 1st to the 16th fret at 190 beats per minute. Let's go. See, that one feels like it's rushing on the upstroke, and I'm not sure why that's happening, but it is something I've noticed, so I got to figure out why that keeps happening. So let's get right into the chromatic tapping from the 1st to the 16th fret. Y'all, let's get it going. Let's go. Oh. That's why my guitar was down. My bad, shotties. I did all those exercises without having my guitar up. My bad, shotties. went way too far that time, but that's my bad, shotties. I'm going to turn the volume all the way down on this. I just did not have the volume up on my guitar. It happens, y'all. Let's get right into these the backtracks. We're going to drop the tempo from 190 to 140. I'm going to do 140, 150, 160 beats per minute of the sweep picking exercise from Brandon Dion. And then we're going to work on the same one, but we're going to work on the, I want to see exercise number 1. No, it's number 2. It's number 2. It is. Yeah. Part of me is like, I don't think I did that one, and it's the one I hate the most, so I got to do it. I got to do it. I hate the second exercise so much, but I got to do it. Yeah. Again, I just want people to see this because, like, sometimes I hate doing exercises, but we gotta do them. We gotta do them. Okay. And I want people to see that even with the frustration that I'm feeling right now, knowing that I have to do this exercise I hate. If I'm gonna get better, I have to work through these and kill these exercises too. You know what I mean? Same exercise, 190 beats per minute. I see nobody's written so far on the chat. Luckily, I can just kind of take a gander with my eyes from here and check it out. So, 160, same exercise, y'all. Let's go. Those sounded pretty good. Going back to 140, doing sweep picking exercise numero doso. Actually, I do like doing this exercise. I just want to be better at it. That's really what it boils down to. It's just because it sounds like I've heard it played at speed, at the correct speed, at that one of the fastest speeds, and it sounds really cool. I just can't do it at that speed yet, especially considering I've changed picking grips. So. $140 was not great. Let's try it at 150. 150 is usually around my sweet spot, so. let's go right back into 160, y'all. 160. Well, 160 and 160 and 150 sounded way better than 140. I don't know why that is. I guess when you play too slow, it's really difficult because you have to focus on making sure that none of them sound sloppy. And when you go really fast, it's hard to not make it. You can hide behind the sloppiness, but it's also really, really hard to do. So, yeah. 190. We're going to the chords, or the scales. We're doing the D major scale followed by the D sharp E flat major scale at 190 beats per minute. And then we're going to go from 190 beats per minute and staying at 190 beats per minute and doing the minor pentatonic equivalents of the D minor and D sharp E flat minor pentatonic scales. Y'all, let's get it going today. Shout out to you guys who are here. If you haven't done so already, I'd absolutely love it if you took the time to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Consider sharing this channel with your friends. Or for those of the people who want to get better as guitar players. Also consider checking out the instrumentals I post every single day. Okay, I would really love to get feedback on that, guys. I've gotten a few likes here and there. I haven't gotten really too many comments as far as what people like about it, what they don't, what, you know, even if you just write something on there or just even put an emoji on there, that would be great. Just write something, you know what I mean? Let me know how I'm doing. I put these together, like I said, in about an hour and 15 minutes, hour and 20 minutes every single day. I'd mix and I kind of cheat with the mixing and mastering process a little bit. I don't bounce down every single track. I just do what I would do in a mixing process if I didn't bounce down every track. And I master the whole track. I just don't bounce them down because if I had to bounce down every individual track with the slowness in my computer, it would take me 3 hours to do these. So the mix today was actually really, really good. And you can tell that because like when you see those like lines and it gets like really like choppy, like you see the sound waves and it gets really, really choppy, you're just like, it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. So I got really excited about that. I probably got more excited about that than I should have. So let's get right into the D major scale, guys. We're going to start at 190 beats per minute, D major scale. Let's go, okay? Second position, D major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go, y'all. Third position, D major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's get it going, y'all. Fourth position, D major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, D major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position, D major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's get it going, y'all. Seventh position, D major scale, 190 beats per minute. Yeah, let's get it going. And finally, the eighth position, or the octave position of the D major scale at 190 beats per minute. Let's get it going. Woo! Let's get right into the D sharp E flat major scale starting in first position. Y'all, let's get it going. Second position, D sharp E flat major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, D major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Is that fourth? Nope. Third position, my bad. Now we're at the fourth position of the D sharp E flat major scale, 190 beats per minute. Yeah, let's get it going. Fifth position, D sharp E flat major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position? Yeah, sixth position. D sharp E flat major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. 7th position, D major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. D sharp, E flat major scale. My bad, shotties. And finally, the 8th position, or the octave position, the D sharp E flat major scale at 190 beats per minute. Let's go. I was thinking maybe I should do this in like ASMR, like how am I gonna kill the scale? I'm gonna do this awesome job in the scale. I did ASMR guitar. Now let's get right into the minor pentatonic equivalents. Y'all, we're going to start with the D minor pentatonic scale, and then we're going to go right into the D sharp E flat minor pentatonic scale. Y'all, shout out to you guys for being here. Happy Thursday, guys. If you haven't done so already, I would love for you to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Share this with people who want to get better at guitar, who want to work with me, who want us to get better as a collective. And also check out the instrumentals that I post every single day. It's helpful. Is free, and also I would really love some criticism, not criticism, obviously I don't want to be criticized, but I would like to get some constructive criticism on what people think about some of the stuff I put out. The instrumentals I put out in about an hour and 15 minutes. Check them out, let me know what you think. All right, let's get right to the D minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. I can figure out where it is. Second position, D minor scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, D minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, D minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, D minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, I'm sorry, that wasn't fifth position. Sixth position, D minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Now we're going to get right into the D minor pentatonic scale, y'all. Shout out to you guys for being here. Let's go. Second position, D sharp, E flat minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Pick grip keeps slipping, y'all. Let's get right into the D sharp, E flat minor pentatonic scale in third position. Let's go. Fourth position, D sharp, E flat minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, D sharp, E flat minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Y'all, let's get it going. And finally, the sixth position, or the octave position, the D sharp, E flat minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute, y'all. Let's go. Y'all, we're going to turn off this metronome because we don't need it for this section, and I know this section sucks because it's really, really, really tough to do things that we don't want to do. But that's what we got to do. In order to get better, you're going to have to do things you don't want to do, okay? That's a sign of people trying to get better, okay? Doing things that you don't necessarily want to do but you know are important for your progress. So I'm going to copy and paste this into the chat so that you have it. We're going to work on the Find the Note, which is an exercise recommended by John Petrucci, a very famous guitar player, and if you are watching my channel, you should know who that is, okay? I'm going to go ahead and post this on here. Again, this is going to be difficult for me because I can't get my brain around the organization of how they're doing the triads for the diminished and the augmented variety. So I'm working on it. I've done it. I've started doing it later this week because people kept pressing me on it and saying like, hey, Brian, when are we going to do the augmented and diminished chords? Well, I'm doing them. Even though I don't have the things that I was supposed to have, like my book or a book with the triads, or at least something I could scan to put on here. So it is what it is, guys. Shout out to you guys for being here. If you haven't done so already, I'd ask you to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, like the videos. Check out some of the instrumental tracks that I've been posting. I would love to hear what you guys think about what it is that I'm posting, okay? I'm going to go ahead and work on these Find the Note. Find the Note's an exercise recommended by Joe Satriani. It's basically we're using plus 12, minus 12 method. There are other methods, but this is one of my favorites, okay? If you know where you are, if you know where the fret number is below the 12th fret, if you know where that note is below the 12th fret, add 12 to that number and you find its position above the 12th fret. If you know its position above the 12th fret, but not below the 12th fret, you subtract that position. You subtract the number from that position, subtract 12 from that number, and you find its position below the 12th fret. It is that simple. So, for instance, we're in E, A, D, G, B, E in standard tuning. We're always going to be in that tuning unless otherwise specified. But just go ahead and assume for the practice sessions, we're always going to be in standard tuning. D is on the 10th fret. We know it's below the 12th fret because it's on the 10th fret. You add 12 to 10, you get 22. that's how you find its position above the above the 12th fret on the same string, okay? Subtract 12 from, if you knew it was at 22 but didn't know it was at 10, you subtract 12 from 22, and you get 10. Music theory for you, okay? So we're at 10 and 22 on the bottom E string, and ironically enough, it's actually 10 and 22 on the high E string as well. Now we're going back to 10 and 22 on the low E string, okay? And back to, well, we're going to the A string, which puts us at 5 and 17 on the A string, okay? Again, you had 12 to 5, you get 17. You subtract 12 from 17, guys, you get 5. It's just that simple. Now back to 10 and 22 on the low E string. Now back to 10 and 22 on the high E string. Then we're going to go to the B string, which puts us at, you guessed it, 3 and 15. You add 12 to 3 and you get 15. You subtract 12 from 15 and you get 3, guys. If you have any questions about this particular or music theory behind some of this stuff, I can explain it to you. There's not really a whole lot of teaching I can do. There's not a whole lot of coaching I can do behind this because it's really not that difficult of an exercise. Now back to 3 and 15 on the low E string. Now back to open at 12 on the D string because it's already in D. Now back to 5 and 17 on the A string. Now back to 10 and 22 on the low E string. Now back to the high E string. Again, that's 10 and 22 on the high E string. And back to 3 and 15 on the B string. Then we go to the G string. Yes, I heard it. Which puts us at 7 and 19 on the G string. Which puts us back to open at 12 on the D string. Which puts us back to 5 and 17 on the A string. Then we're going to finish up here with 10 and 22 on the low E string, and then the slides, which are my favorite. Let me try that again. Now we're going to get right into these, and this is not the fun part. This is the least fun part of the whole exercise. I have to use my big, juicy, beefy brain to work on these diminished chords. Again, these are not easy in the sense that they're not hard. They're just, I might have to wrap my brain around where they are, okay? And so the first inversion, well, we're doing the D, so it's... Is it this? So we're here, the bottom 3 strings, the 6, 5, and no, I'm gonna say 1, 2, and 3. And then the first one is right here. Is that where it is? Okay, here we go. Now we're going to strings 2, 3, and 4, which would be the A, the D, and the G string. Yes, I know I'm doing them backwards. I don't know why I started doing them that way, but that is what it is. So shout out to you guys. Shotties! No diddy. That's a tough stretch. Crazy stretch. Really, really tough stretch to make, guys. Damn, that's hard. Hey, yo. Now we're going to strings 3, 4, and 5. Okay? 3, 4, 5, which would be the equivalent of the D, the G, and the B string. Which is a really tough one for me to do. For some reason, I keep screwing this one up. So, D on... So when the string is in the root note, so be... That's what it would be. And that one is at the 7. So it's here. Okay, so we're here. Well, those inside strings went a lot better than yesterday, so that must be a little bit of progress for me at least. Now we're going to do the bottom 3 strings, which I affectionately call the 4, 5, 6. It should be the inverse of that, like the low E string should be the 6th string and the high E string should be the 1 string, and I've inverted those, so that's my bad, shotties, and I'm going to continue with that at least for this particular period until after Saturday when we do the live stream session with the improvisational stuff, okay? Why? Just because it'd just be more simplified, okay? So we need the D's on this. Let me see. So we're right here. Oh, so this is what it is. That went way better. At least that particular one went way better than yesterday. So we're here. So now we're here. Now let's go to strings 5, 4, 5, 6. No, 2, 3, 4. Go back to here to see where those are. I know what they look like. This is gonna be a weird stretch. No diddy. Oh man. Thank you guys for following along with me. I appreciate all you guys. I see somebody's written on here. I'm gonna go back to this main page, and it's hard for me because I can't toggle back between two strings. The fuck are you playing? Hi. The fuck are you playing? Stop torturing the guitar, sucker. Blood from my ears. Oh my god, dude, you're amazing. You're awesome. I appreciate you. I'm working on, this is a guitar workout session where we try to get better as guitar players. I'm an intermediate guitar player, and I'm working on getting better. Hopefully the blood from your ears will be coagulated at a certain point, and it will just clear up and get better. But I don't think that today's going to be that day. If you want to watch how my skill set plays together, I do an improvisational session at the end. Okay, I don't claim to be the best guitar player on planet Earth. I'm not. That's why I started these sessions. Yeah. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate the comment, even though it's kind of mean-spirited. But, you know, let's get right to it. And it's funny because, like, some people, like, they'll join me right when I'm doing the stuff that I hate doing the most. It's like, you're not wrong. It's not great. So working on these scales obviously is not fun. But see, this is another individual who you see when you see them on the internet. You see people who write and they'll be like, "Oh, you're not very good. You're not this, that, and the other." It's like, yeah, I know that. That's why I'm trying to get better. Like, clearly. And part of the reason I'm showing this channel is because I want people to also see the progress, what it takes to get to the next level. So if you watch the videos that I did at this time last year, you're gonna be like, it's a significant improvement. So yeah. Right here. Now we're going to strings 3, 4, and 5. Guys, this part of the channel is about us working out as guitar players. So some of the stuff just isn't going to sound good. It's just not. Like, practicing sucks. It doesn't sound good. There's a lot of work to do. But this is kind of also showing people and bringing people into the process. Because what you see on the internet is not always what happens. You see these guitar players and they play perfectly something. You didn't see the 1 million times, the months that they took into putting in that in. So what you're seeing is I'm unveiling the process of what it takes for an intermediate guitar player to get to the next level. So when people say that stuff sucks, I hope that you'll come back and you'll say, hopefully in a couple months, you'll be like, oh, this is less blood coming from my ears. Or, oh man, these actually sound pretty good. And then to being like, bro, you're awesome. You're gnar, dude. You know? So that's a starting point. Now I forgot where we were. Let me see. Okay, that's stupid. So that's not it. So it's here. Now we're going to finish up with the bottom three strings, the 4, 5, 6, as I call them. So. Now I'm going to get right into the, obviously, the augmented chords, which we're going to do really quickly. The one thing I love about the augmented chords is they don't change their shape that much over up and down the fretboard for whatever reason, just the position of the actual notes. I'm psyched about this stuff, so it actually makes it easier. I wonder if there's any other worrisome comments on here. Blood for my ears, dude. This is so cool. I love getting hater comments. I love it because it's funny to me. And I hope I hope you really will come back, dude. I really do hope you'll come back and you'll be like, I hope you can see the progress. After a couple months, maybe, hopefully it'll improve. You'll have less blood in your ears at that point. Hopefully we'll see what happens with that. But, you know, I can't promise anything, but I promise I will try. Okay. Now let's get to strings 2, 3, and 4. So it actually is. So it'd be. More again. Now we got to go over a couple more strings. So I want to say it is. Now the bottom 4 string chords, and that's what I like about these chords because they're like relatively easy to remember for me, at least for my brain anyway. Now we're going to go right into the D sharp E flat minor augmented chords. So we're here with the D, so it puts the E minor right here. D sharp, E flat. Augmented chords. So actually be here. Let's go right into the strings 2, 3, and 4, which are right here. I like summoned my inner 311 just so I could do that. If you've ever heard the band 311, it's got that kind of ska style. So that's what I might do with the picking, with the chords, is I want to switch styles. Like I want to be able to learn chords in a more fun way. I want to do it so that way the strumming pattern or the picking pattern is going to be a little bit more fun. Because learning this shit isn't fun. It just isn't. And then we can kill two birds with one stone, metaphorically speaking, by working on different strumming patterns at the same time. So that's what I would like to do this year. Okay? So it'll be less blood to people's ears. Not that I care, but it's important to me because I want to make it fun for me either way. So. And then the last couple chords, I can't play this one here because I need the string below it, so I can't do that one. So it would be here. Finished with those. Now we can get right to the lick of the week. Yay! Close out of that shit. Let's go. Lick of the week. I've got to really not rush through these, but I really got to do these more quickly because I've got to leave in the next 20 minutes. So let's get these done. Shout out to you guys for being here again. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Like, comment, and subscribe. This riff is so nasty. So I'm going to hit the pause button on this. So we're just going to work on those first 4 measures that we know about. So it's... I'm going to have to move right on to the OD Polyphia riff and run through that at 140 beats per minute as many times as I can for the next 2-3 minutes. Why? Because I have an appointment I have to make. So I got to skedaddle, as Gucci Bucci would say. But yeah, I'm working really hard, guys. I appreciate all your comments. I hope that you guys will like, comment, subscribe to the channel. I hope that you'll look at some of the stuff that I put out here. Let me just go ahead and type to this guy. Anyway, let's get right to it. Yeah, 140 beats per minute. I cannot continue doing this, guys. I got to get right into these backing tracks. Shout out to you guys for here right now. Thank you so much for the comments, even the haters. I appreciate all you guys, man. It means a lot when people comment, even when they say things that aren't very favorable to me. It's appreciated. Somebody took 3 seconds out of their day to write something, so that's always appreciated. So let's get right into these, guys. I got about 10 minutes here left, 15 minutes really to finish up all the stuff I got to do. So yeah, this one's in D major. So obviously the chords of D. Well, obviously. D, A, E minor, and then G. Those are the chords. My bad, shawties. Let's move right on through this one. The only difference between this one and the last one is obviously, we're not playing E minor, we're playing B minor in this one. So it's D major, A major, B minor, and then G major. couldn't find those notes right there at the end. Again, that's me struggling with different positions on the fretboard and visualizing the fretboard. That stuff comes with time, guys. Again, I want to say thank you for those of you who were able to join me today. For those of you who weren't able to join me, well, that sucks. Hopefully, we'll see you next time. Yo, shout out to you, KY. Shout out to you, bro. I appreciate you guys for being here, man. I really do. I'm ending the live stream now because I've got a skedaddle. I've got a bunch of shit I got to get done, meaning I've got places to go, work-related. Not that it matters. But I hope that you guys will continue to join us every single day. You guys are incredible. For those of you who are helping me build the channel, even my haters, I'm trying to show people what it's like to build a channel from nothing, to be not very good at something and to build it. So sometimes you guys are going to be like, you suck, bro. And it's like, yeah, I know this. That's why I'm still working on this stuff, so people can see the process. I want people to understand that not just I'm just trying to build this thing myself, but I'm trying to show people what it takes to not only build a channel, but to become the best version of yourself as far as whatever it is you're trying to get done. So I make myself look stupid on the internet, so you don't have to. You're welcome, internet. You're welcome. I want to go ahead and say, guys, I go by the name Muzzy McGee. This is my channel. This is what I'm trying to build. And for those of you who are confused about that, I usually don't go over my spiel at the very end. Really, I just kind of hit the highlights. So this channel is about 4 things. First 2 things involve the live stream. The live stream is about us practicing and us getting better as intermediate guitar players to get to the next level. It's about the improvisational section where I improv for 10 minutes every single day, except for Saturdays where I do improv all day. Well, not all day, for an hour. The second part of the channel is about me using that skill set to create the best music I can in Logic Pro X, to produce and sing, songwrite, write different songs and things of that nature, to use that skill as a guitar player to do that. And the fourth thing is asking people to basically, people don't watch the channel, I get comments, sometimes positive, sometimes negative, sometimes I get criticism without the positive part, or the constructive part. So I got some criticism today, but no constructive criticism, so it's not really that helpful to the channel, but I appreciate the input regardless. I ask people to like, comment, subscribe to the channel so I can do, well, obviously I want to grow this channel to be as big as possible so I can get with the YouTube partnership and Amazon affiliate program, so I don't have to do as much as the second thing, which is to ask people to donate to the channel. There are 2 ways in which one can donate to this channel. You can donate directly or indirectly. Directly through my Ko-fi account. That's ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee. It is located in the chat. It's also located in the description. You can donate as little as €1 to the channel, provided that's something you'd like to do. You can donate in another way through the cryptocurrency referral links. Again, this channel has nothing to do with cryptocurrency. I'm not a financial expert. This isn't financial advice, and I'm not telling you what you should and shouldn't do with your money, but if you've thought about it, you want to get involved, or you want to just check it out, use any of the platforms that I have available in the description. If you spend $50 or more using my referral links, they will offer you perks and benefits that they will in turn offer me that you would never be offered otherwise, because that's what they want to do. They want to get older clients to get new clients in the door. That's how these things work, but it helps out with the channel because I'm spending 15 to 20% of my total gains up to $100 to reinvest back in the channel. Lastly, the easiest way to help out with this channel, obviously, is to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, but also helping me grow my other platforms, like I'm currently sitting on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, and now Discord. Helping me grow those platforms will inevitably help me grow my YouTube channel. Helping me grow my YouTube channel will inevitably help me grow those other platforms. Ladies and gentlemen, I have to skedaddle. I want to apologize for not being able to be here as long as I can and to work on these exercises as well or as best as I can. Sometimes I'm going to have days like today where I'm just here and I'm getting through these exercises more expeditiously than one would hope. That is what it is, guys. Provided that this is not a source of revenue for me, I still have a job, which is why I have to go. I wanted to say thank you guys again for being here. I hope that you will continue to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. If you're going to give me criticism on the channel, I will hope, obviously, I don't really care about the criticism as long as it doesn't violate YouTube guidelines. I think it's funny. The other way is if you give constructive criticism, it helps out with the channel, so it helps me grow as somebody who's trying to create something. Okay, so if you want to give me constructive criticism, that's great. If you just want to just talk shit, then I guess that's up to you. Fielder's choice. Guys, I go by the name Muzzy McGee. This is my channel. This is what I'm trying to build, and I'm going to continue to build this channel brick by brick. But with your help, we can make it happen more quickly. Okay, love you. Bye. Happy Thursday. Bye.